her ex-husband. She made him the bad guy.
The divorce would have never even been out if he didn't file the motion to use our full and legal names.
Then she had to go and she had to get new energy. What was she calling him? Her apple pies? Have you seen my apple pies?
Did you see my apple pie?
Oh my God, you did a love scene with Leonardo DiCaprio.
How was it shooting those scenes with Leo?
It was just work. Girl.
Who is Tayiana Taylor sleeping with to get off?
Y'all, brace yourselves because what I'm about to unveil will completely shatter everything you thought you knew about Tayiana Taylor. Allegedly, behind the flashing cameras, glittering awards, and red carpet glamour, lies a tangled web of betrayal, calculated moves, and secret dealings that Hollywood desperately wants hidden. Sources reveal that Pierre has finally broken his silence, and what he shared will leave your jaw dropping. This isn't just some messy breakup story. It's about a recurring pattern, a meticulously plotted game that began long before he ever stepped into her world. Allegedly, Tayiana Taylor's actions weren't fueled by emotions, they were deliberate strategies. Fame, power, and access weren't byproducts, they were the ultimate objective. Insiders claim she used her ex-husband, Iman Shumpert, to sculpt her public persona, portraying him as the villain while she assumed the perfect victim role. And when Pierre entered the picture, the shocking reality became clear. History was repeating itself. While he invested his heart fully, whispers suggest she was quietly building connections designed to launch her career into the stratosphere, including a secret closeness with Leonardo DiCaprio. Hollywood insiders hint that their chemistry wasn't merely professional. Videos, subtle body language, and private moments allegedly point to a hidden affair, which many claim was the real engine behind her Golden Globe triumph. Pierre reportedly struggled to believe it. While he was giving everything, Tayiana Taylor allegedly leveraged relationships, manipulated access, and played the fame game at his expense. And the most shocking part? She never publicly denied a thing. Sources suggest she sidestepped every claim, leaving Pierre to grapple with a level of betrayal most could hardly imagine. Fans are torn, whispers echo loud, and the emerging truth has Hollywood buzzing in disbelief. By the end of this, you will question everything you thought you knew about Tayiana Taylor, the awards, the lights, the glitz, and whether the star everyone cheers for is hiding a secret game behind the scenes. Stay tuned, because this story is only beginning.
Taylor winning that Golden Globe is the same reason why Halle Berry is the only black woman, or one of the few black women, with a Best Actress Oscar.
Tayiana Taylor's character in one battle after another is a stereotype, and I am kind of tired of hearing people try to argue otherwise. Two things can be true at the same time. Her character can represent a caricature and play into a stereotype.
Sisters and little brown girls watching tonight, our softness is not a liability. Our depth is not too much. Our light does not need permission to shine. We belong in every room we walk into. Our voice.
Buckle up, because what you're about to uncover will tear apart Hollywood's glittering facade and make you question everything you thought you knew about Tayiana Taylor. Allegedly, behind the flashing cameras, red carpets, and sparkling awards, lies a story so twisted, so meticulously planned, it reads like a scandal ripped straight from a thriller. Sources close to Pierre reveal that he has finally spoken out, exposing a hidden, disturbing pattern of betrayal that Tayiana Taylor has allegedly been weaving for years. This isn't just a tale of heartbreak. It's a story of manipulation, strategic maneuvering, and an insatiable hunger for fame, influence, and power, pursued at the expense of everyone who placed their trust in her. According to whispers circulating inside Hollywood, Tayiana Taylor's first calculated move involved her ex-husband, Iman Shumpert. Publicly, she painted him as controlling, jealous, and toxic. But behind the scenes, insiders claim, she was carefully orchestrating the narrative herself. Divorce papers, interviews, and meticulously curated media statements were allegedly all part of her playbook, turning Iman Shumpert into the villain while she emerged as the flawless victim. The shocking revelation, insiders say, is that the exact same strategy was later reportedly used with Pierre. While poured his heart and soul into the relationship, whispers allege that Tayiana Taylor was already playing a different, far-reaching game, using connections as stepping stones, manipulating access, and positioning herself for ambitions far bigger than anyone realized. Industry insiders reveal that this wasn't merely emotional manipulation. Sources claim that while Pierre was fully invested, Tayiana Taylor was quietly cultivating secret connections with Leonardo DiCaprio. What appeared to be professional interaction on set, insiders allege, crossed into something far more intimate off-camera. Videos, subtle body language, and private moments allegedly suggest a closeness that goes well beyond the platonic explanations offered in public interviews. Many are saying this hidden dynamic was the true engine behind her meteoric career rise, ultimately culminating in her Golden Globe triumph. Whispers hint that her award wasn't solely for acting. It was allegedly fueled by influence, strategic access, and the hidden favor of powerful figures that Hollywood rarely acknowledges. Pierre reportedly felt blindsided. While he believed their relationship was grounded in trust, sources say he discovered a pattern, a method of using people to ascend the ladder of fame, that was not new to Tayiana Taylor. Allegedly, she had honed this approach over years, and Aaron was simply the latest person caught in her orbit. Fans and insiders alike began dissecting every gesture, every public appearance, and every interaction, realizing the narrative might have been meticulously constructed for maximum personal gain. Reports suggest that the fallout between Pierre and Tayiana Taylor went far beyond ordinary heartbreak. Sources claim Aaron was left to confront the shocking realization that love, loyalty, and emotional investment had been weaponized. While he gave everything, allegedly Tayiana Taylor was strategically maneuvering behind the scenes, leveraging opportunities, preserving her public image, and privately following a calculated agenda. Every party, every industry gathering, every award season appearance allegedly served as a deliberate step in her game, leaving a wake of confusion, heartbreak, and disbelief. The situation allegedly became explosive when the public started noticing inconsistencies, observing that Tayiana Taylor's on-screen charm and off-screen professionalism may have concealed a far deeper, more calculated reality. Allegedly, every move of Tayiana Taylor carried calculated motives. Insiders claim that her closeness to Leonardo DiCaprio during movie shoots, press events, and private gatherings was far more than mere coincidence. Videos and photos allegedly reveal interactions that directly contradict the official narrative, fueling whispers and rumors that Hollywood insiders are quietly discussing behind closed doors. The intensity of these claims has split fans, some defending her, others accusing her of orchestrating situations purely for personal advantage. Pierre's revelations, insiders say, expose the stark duality of Hollywood relationships, the glamorous facade presented to the public versus the deliberate, strategic maneuvers behind the scenes. Sources close to him allege that he witnessed firsthand how Tayiana Taylor's charm, intelligence, and strategic mind allowed her to navigate complex power dynamics while keeping the true nature of her intentions hidden. Allegedly, this story goes far beyond personal betrayal. It exposes the dark, intricate, and often ruthless mechanics of fame and influence in Hollywood. The Golden Globe win, insiders claim, became a lightning rod for scrutiny, with gossip circles insisting her success wasn't solely about talent but about expertly navigating connections, influence, and secrecy. While the world celebrated her achievements, Pierre was left confronting the hidden truths of their relationship, realizing that loyalty, honesty, and trust had been quietly exploited. The shockwave of these claims reverberated through Hollywood social circles, leaving insiders questioning the integrity of awards, professional relationships, and the stories presented to the public. Sources say the most disturbing realization for Pierre was the repetition of a pattern he had already recognized from her past. Allegedly, every key relationship in Tayiana Taylor's life followed a similar arc: initial connection, deep emotional investment, strategic manipulation, and eventual separation once objectives were achieved. Insiders claim this recurring pattern has left confusion, heartbreak, and mistrust in its wake for everyone involved. Pierre, they say, was left grappling with the painful recognition that he was merely the latest person caught in the same cycle. Pierre reportedly described that recognizing this pattern was both painful and eye-opening, forcing him to rethink his own trust and involvement. Even as rumors swirl, the story continues to ignite debate. Fans, gossip reporters, and insiders are dissecting every public appearance, every award acceptance, and every interaction, desperately trying to piece together the truth. Pierre's revelations have transformed a private heartbreak into a spectacle watched by the public, with sources suggesting the emotional toll on him has been immense. Allegedly, Tayiana Taylor's game of fame, strategy, and hidden alliances has left more than one person questioning the authenticity of relationships in Hollywood. The alleged betrayal, the recurring patterns, the secret closeness with Leonardo DiCaprio, and the calculated maneuvers behind her Golden Globe win paint a portrait of Hollywood far darker than most fans could ever imagine. Sources claim Pierre's exposé is just the tip of the iceberg, hinting at a world where charm, talent, and charisma can be weaponized, masking manipulation, strategy, and emotional exploitation. Fans and insiders alike are left stunned, struggling to understand how a personal relationship could intertwine with such a high-stakes hidden drama, leaving the public to wonder where the line between love and calculated ambition truly lies in the glittering, high-pressure world of Hollywood.
This character means so much to me. It's a character that radiates, for me, identity and strength, charisma, and class. And I really want to do my best to serve this character and honor this character.
For this album, you made a short film that starred this man. Are there any cons to working with your partner?
Any cons? I think the only con is that
as the story continues to unravel, whispers from Pierre's closest sources paint an even darker and more intricate picture of what allegedly transpired behind the scenes with Tayiana Taylor. Sources claim that while the world applauded her, she was meticulously orchestrating every move, leaving Pierre blindsided at every turn. Allegedly, Tayiana Taylor's relationships were never about love. They were strategic maneuvers, carefully designed to maximize her position in Hollywood's cutthroat environment. While Pierre invested trust, emotion, and loyalty, sources say she was quietly leveraging connections for fame, awards, and personal advantage. Insiders suggest that her previous experience with Iman Shumpert served as a blueprint. According to Pierre's sources, she allegedly perfected the art of controlling public narratives, portraying herself as the wronged party while casting her partner as the villain. Pierre reportedly recognized the shocking similarity when he found himself caught in the same pattern, realizing he was part of a repeated cycle of manipulation that had played out for years. Every gesture, every public appearance, every intimate moment allegedly felt calculated, fueling suspicion and eventually heartbreak. The narrative takes an even more controversial turn when her connection with Leonardo DiCaprio is examined. Reports allege that their closeness extended far beyond professional boundaries. Videos and photos circulating in private circles allegedly reveal interactions insiders describe as intimate, far surpassing the platonic explanations given publicly. Pierre's sources insist that this secret closeness directly influenced Tayiana Taylor's career trajectory, with some gossip outlets suggesting it may have played a key role in her Golden Globe win. Allegedly, while the world saw awards and accolades, Pierre witnessed firsthand the shadow deals, late-night parties, and private arrangements that reportedly fueled her rise. Sources claim Pierre began noticing recurring patterns of secrecy, careful avoidance, and meticulously managed appearances that painted a false picture of reality. Insiders allege that every move Tayiana Taylor made was strategically designed to protect her public image while advancing her personal ambitions. Allegedly, this included manipulating perceptions, forging strategic alliances, and leveraging emotional attachments to maintain control over those around her. Pierre reportedly felt ensnared in a web of charm and calculated deception, leaving him questioning every interaction and every intimate moment they had shared. The Golden Globe win, insiders claim, only intensified the drama. Sources allege that while Tayiana Taylor publicly celebrated, Pierre was quietly processing the magnitude of betrayal. Reports suggest that the award was more than recognition of talent. It was allegedly the culmination of strategic influence, secret alliances, and meticulously orchestrated favoritism. Sources insist that while Hollywood applauded her on the surface, the private reality revealed a recurring pattern of manipulation, emotional exploitation, and opportunistic behavior. Confidants of Pierre describe his growing realization that he was far from alone in this experience. Allegedly, multiple Hollywood insiders had observed similar patterns with Tayiana Taylor. The selective transparency, the calculated charm, and the ability to gain leverage while maintaining an untouchable public image. The alleged betrayal, insiders say, wasn't merely personal, it was structural, highlighting the ways power, influence, and secrecy intersect in Hollywood. Rumors also point to a series of private events where Tayiana Taylor and Leonardo DiCaprio allegedly interacted in ways that fueled speculation. While public statements emphasized professionalism, insiders describe moments of closeness that suggest a hidden dynamic. Aaron Pierre reportedly struggled with this public-private dichotomy, observing behaviors that seemed to contradict the carefully curated image presented to fans and media alike. These behaviors allegedly contradicted the narrative presented to fans and the media. Aaron Pierre reportedly realized that the patterns mirrored those he had observed in his own experience, intensifying the emotional toll and leaving him in a state of shock. As the story spread, Aaron Pierre's revelations sent ripples across social media and gossip circles. Sources insist that what the public is seeing is only a fraction of the truth. Hidden dynamics, private maneuvering, and carefully calculated strategies kept away from public view. Allegedly, Tayiana Taylor's ascent to fame was deeply intertwined with these concealed strategies, raising serious questions about loyalty, authenticity, and the true cost of success in Hollywood. Fans are divided. Some claim Aaron Pierre is exaggerating, framing Tayiana Taylor as manipulative due to heartbreak. Others find the accounts credible, citing repeated patterns and corroborating whispers from multiple insiders. Sources suggest that the emotional impact on Aaron Pierre has been profound, leaving him with heartbreak, betrayal, and lasting disillusionment. Allegedly, the story exposes a side of Hollywood rarely seen, a world where charm, ambition, and secrecy collide, producing both triumph and tragedy. Insiders say Aaron Pierre's narrative serves as a warning, revealing the hidden mechanics of fame. Allegedly, Tayiana Taylor's public success, awards, and accolades masked a private reality of strategic alliances, calculated relationships, and a prioritization of career over genuine human connection. Sources insist that understanding these dynamics is crucial to fully grasp what allegedly transpired, showing that Hollywood's surface glamour often conceals deep emotional costs for those caught in its games. Even as the allegations circulate, Aaron Pierre reportedly continues to process the complexity of his experience. Sources claim he now recognizes the intersection of manipulation, secrecy, and personal ambition, leaving him questioning the authenticity of public personas and the hidden strategies that shape Hollywood careers. Allegedly, his story sheds light on the emotional weight of navigating relationships with individuals whose charm and ambition may mask ulterior motives. Allegedly, Tayiana Taylor is among those who wield charm as a tool and influence as leverage, crafting a narrative as tragic as it is shocking. Whispers suggest that her pattern of calculated intimacy may extend far beyond her relationship with Leonardo DiCaprio. Sources claim she strategically cultivates connections with power brokers, executives, and top influencers to maintain her trajectory, raising deeper questions about the intersections of strategy, desire, and opportunity. Aaron Pierre reportedly warns that what appears on the surface is only one piece of a far more intricate, emotionally charged puzzle, one that many insiders allegedly recognize but few dare to speak about publicly. These allegations paint Hollywood as a world where emotional investment, trust, and loyalty can be exploited for personal gain. Aaron Pierre's account, insiders claim, reveals a recurring cycle: initial trust, deep emotional investment, strategic manipulation, and eventual separation once objectives are achieved. Allegedly, this pattern has left multiple people emotionally shattered, with Aaron Pierre emerging as one of the few willing to expose the hidden truths. Rumors circulating in private circles insist that while Tayiana Taylor's Golden Globe moment appeared celebratory, behind closed doors she allegedly maintained influence over key decisions, skillfully navigated sensitive dynamics with executives, and leveraged relationships for maximum career advantage. Aaron Pierre reportedly observed these behaviors firsthand and shared them with close contacts, shedding light on the emotional complexity and hidden costs of her rise in Hollywood. Sources claim Aaron Pierre's revelations serve as both a cautionary tale and a shocking expose, revealing a side of fame that few ever glimpse. These revelations allegedly expose a Hollywood reality where charm can be weaponized, relationships calculated, and public perceptions skillfully manipulated. Fans, insiders, and gossip circles are reportedly struggling to process the implications of these claims, questioning whether loyalty and love are ever truly safe in a world where ambition, secrecy, and strategy collide. The alleged betrayal, secrecy, and emotional manipulation outlined by Aaron Pierre continue to shock both fans and industry observers alike. According to insiders, what began as a deeply personal heartbreak escalated into a public revelation, uncovering hidden dynamics, recurring patterns, and the profound emotional cost of navigating relationships in Hollywood's high-stakes environment. Allegedly, the story is far from over, leaving viewers wondering what other hidden truths remain buried beneath the glitter, awards, and smiling faces that dominate red carpets and headlines. The narrative takes an even darker turn as more insiders reportedly come forward, revealing the full extent of what allegedly occurred behind closed doors with Tayiana Taylor. According to Aaron Pierre's closest sources, what began as heartbreak has now exposed a complex web of manipulation, secrecy, and high-stakes ambition few could have imagined. Allegedly, Tayiana Taylor's pursuit of fame, access, and recognition was never accidental. It was strategic, calculated, and relentless. Every smile on the red carpet, every glamorous award night allegedly masked a carefully constructed pattern of emotional exploitation and personal betrayal. Sources suggest that while Aaron Pierre was emotionally invested, Tayiana Taylor was quietly navigating a separate path, leveraging connections with top industry figures, including Leonardo DiCaprio. Videos, private gatherings, and insider accounts allegedly reveal that the boundaries between professional and personal were blurred long before the public ever knew. Whispers claim that her closeness with Leonardo DiCaprio wasn't just chemistry for the camera. It was part of a hidden, high-stakes strategy fueling her rise in Hollywood. Allegedly, the closeness with Leonardo DiCaprio was a private alliance that fueled Tayiana Taylor's career trajectory and eventually played a role in her Golden Globe win. Aaron Pierre reportedly watched this unfold with a mix of disbelief and heartbreak, realizing that the loyalty and love he had offered were quietly being sidelined in favor of opportunity and strategic advantage. Insiders allege that the Golden Globe moment was the culmination of years of meticulous planning. While fans celebrated her victory, Aaron Pierre was forced to confront the reality that the award symbolized far more than talent. It allegedly represented influence, manipulation, and a mastery of Hollywood's secret power structures. Reports claim that Tayiana Taylor had perfected the art of aligning herself with key decision-makers, maintaining a public image of charm and professionalism while privately securing her objectives at every turn. Aaron Pierre's sources describe a chilling pattern of repeated behavior. Allegedly, the same strategy she used with her ex-husband Iman Shumpert, and later with Aaron Pierre himself, had been refined over the years. Emotional attachment, loyalty, and personal investment were allegedly tools she leveraged to climb the ladder of fame. Insiders claim that recognizing this pattern was both shocking and deeply painful for Aaron Pierre, revealing a side of Hollywood relationships where charm can be weaponized and trust exploited. Allegedly, private interactions, late-night parties, and exclusive industry events became stages for Tayiana Taylor to maintain influence and access, all while preserving the public narrative. Aaron Pierre reportedly observed subtle gestures, private conversations, and interactions that directly contradicted her public denials, creating a growing sense of betrayal and distrust. The exposure of these patterns has reportedly left Hollywood insiders in shock, questioning the authenticity of relationships, loyalty, and professional conduct at the highest levels. Rumors continue to swirl. Allegedly, the intimate connections between Tayiana Taylor and Leonardo DiCaprio were far from isolated incidents. According to insiders, these secret dynamics were part of a larger, calculated strategy to secure coveted roles, gain recognition, and wield influence. Aaron Pierre reportedly realized that while he believed they were building a shared personal future, Tayiana Taylor was simultaneously navigating a network of opportunities, exploiting emotional investment, and ensuring her path to success remained unhindered. Sources claim the fallout has been devastating. Aaron Pierre's revelations allegedly forced fans, insiders, and the media to reconsider the entire narrative surrounding Tayiana Taylor's meteoric rise. What appeared glamorous and celebratory on the surface allegedly concealed a web of calculated actions, secret meetings, and personal betrayals, leaving a trail of emotional devastation. Insiders suggest this story exposes Hollywood's dark underbelly, where personal relationships are often intertwined with career advancement, and manipulation can be disguised as charm. Allegedly, the final blow came when Aaron Pierre realized that Tayiana Taylor's public defenses and professional statements were carefully crafted to divert attention. She reportedly sidestepped allegations, avoided direct confrontation, and presented a facade of innocence, leaving Aaron Pierre to navigate the emotional aftermath alone. Sources insist this was far more than heartbreak. It was an orchestrated pattern of strategic emotional manipulation, designed to protect her career trajectory while minimizing public scrutiny. Fans remain divided, and the story continues to ripple through gossip circles and social media. Some defend Tayiana Taylor, framing the allegations as jealousy and heartbreak on Aaron Pierre's part. Others find the repeated patterns, insider accounts, and private evidence compelling enough to question the authenticity of her public persona. Allegedly, Aaron Pierre's revelations have been so compelling that they are shaking the Hollywood industry, leaving insiders stunned at the sheer scale of strategy, manipulation, and secrecy behind what appeared to be a straightforward celebrity relationship. Ultimately, insiders claim that Tayiana Taylor's story serves as a cautionary case study in the complexities of Hollywood ambition, emotional exploitation, and the hidden mechanics of fame. Allegedly, every award, every role, and every interaction was part of a calculated sequence, carefully designed to maximize influence, access, and opportunity. Aaron Pierre's account reportedly exposes the stark contrast between public perception and private reality, highlighting the enormous emotional cost of navigating relationships with individuals whose ambitions may outweigh loyalty, honesty, and trust. The narrative, insiders say, leaves one undeniable question: how much of what we see on the red carpet, in interviews, and at award shows is authentic? And how much is the result of meticulous orchestration, secret deals, and personal maneuvering? Allegedly, Aaron Pierre's revelations lift the veil, exposing a Hollywood where personal ambition, emotional strategy, and hidden relationships collide in ways that shock, sadden, and leave viewers questioning everything they thought they knew. This saga, insiders claim, doesn't end with Aaron Pierre speaking out. Its implications continue to reverberate through Hollywood gossip circles, fan communities, and social media, sparking heated debates about integrity, exploitation, and the true cost of fame. Sources suggest that the exposure of Tayiana Taylor's alleged patterns of manipulation, her secret closeness with Leonardo DiCaprio, and her relentless pursuit of career advancement have forever altered the way insiders view celebrity relationships. The story, they say, stands as both a warning and a shocking expose, a glimpse into the hidden machinations of fame, ambition, and emotional exploitation in Hollywood. Allegedly, the saga leaves a trail of emotional destruction, strategic maneuvering, and secrecy that few could have anticipated. According to Aaron Pierre's insiders, Tayiana Taylor's public rise conceals years of calculated behavior, repeated patterns, and hidden alliances. Fans, insiders, and gossip analysts are reportedly left grappling with the full implications of what Aaron Pierre has exposed: a Hollywood world where trust, loyalty, and love are secondary to ambition, influence, and the meticulously guarded pursuit of fame. Sources insist that the story is far from over. Allegedly, more revelations could surface, uncovering additional layers of strategy, secrecy, and covert alliances. Aaron Pierre's account, insiders claim, is only the beginning, offering a rare glimpse into a Hollywood where appearances deceive, ambition dominates, and personal relationships often serve as collateral in the relentless game of fame and influence. The emotional toll, sources say, is immense, leaving heartbreak, shock, and disbelief in the wake of one of the most dramatic celebrity revelations in recent memory. Get ready, because what comes next will reportedly leave you speechless. The story of Tayiana Taylor, her secret maneuvers, and the heartbreak endured by Aaron Pierre doesn't just end with awards and red carpet headlines. It unfolds as a trail of emotional devastation, betrayal, and shocking revelations that the world rarely sees. Allegedly, every move she made, every smile she wore, and every glamorous appearance was meticulously calculated to maintain influence, manipulate perception, and climb higher in Hollywood's ruthless hierarchy. Aaron Pierre's experience exposes a reality where ambition outweighs loyalty, and trust becomes a tool to be exploited. Whispers, videos, and private gatherings all allegedly paint a picture of a woman who expertly played the high-stakes game of fame, using charm, secrecy, and strategic connections to her advantage. Allegedly, Tayiana Taylor played the game of fame with absolute precision, using charm, secrecy, and carefully calculated moves to secure success, often at the cost of personal bonds. Sources claim that what appeared on red carpets as elegance and grace allegedly masked a complex web of strategy, hidden alliances, and emotionally charged manipulation. Aaron Pierre's heartbreak, insiders say, provides a rare window into this hidden world, a glimpse at how personal devotion can be overshadowed by ambition, how love can be sidelined by opportunity, and how secrets can fuel some of Hollywood's darkest narratives. As fans debate, gossip spreads, and Hollywood insiders process these explosive claims, one fact remains undeniable: the cost of fame is often paid in trust, vulnerability, and heartbreak. Allegedly, Tayiana Taylor's rise was never merely a story of talent. It was a saga of calculated moves, secret relationships, and a relentless pursuit of power, leaving emotional wreckage in its wake. Now, it's up to you to decide. Do you believe the whispers, the patterns, the private evidence? Or do you see this as a cautionary tale of ambition run wild? Comment, share, and let the world know your thoughts, because the truth behind the glitz, the awards, and the Hollywood smiles may be far darker than anyone imagined. The story is out. The secrets are exposed,